those adjustments are going to pay dividends here as we are just about ready for the start of the second half. Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Oh, he brings it in off the deflection. And Higbee going to have a Rams first down as the tackle going to be made up at the 37.
That's good for a Rams first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Here's Stafford. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Williams. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
And it's third down.
Now it's Stafford. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So from Panther territory now, it's first and 10 at the 47. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 2.
Throwing is Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds, and they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
Quentin Lake on the coverage.
And they're going option play on third down. And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. The keeper good for only 4, and that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
Here's Sam Martin now, standing just outside his own goal line. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And they will take over first and 10. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Off of play action, here's Stafford. Throw out wide is incomplete. Now it's second and 10.
Trevin Wallace there defensively.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 83 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Stafford. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Back to throw. Stafford. Over the middle, complete. That's Adams. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
Brings up 2nd down at the Panthers' 46-yard line.
Here's Stafford. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Stafford. And that will be incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow, out of bounds at the 1-yard line. The Panthers about ready to take over. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Young to throw it. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. And this will be taken at the 13.
Jarquez Hunter. It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Rams 1st down.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
It's caught here by Adams. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Stafford now to throw. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And taken right on the 30. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. Remember, they had the safety go against them the last time they had it. Fortunately, their defense just forced the punt, so they'll try again as they start 1st and 10. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down. From the 46, here's a 2nd and 7. Now Young. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Panthers first down.
They'll run. It's ETN. Down inside the 40. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. 2nd and 7. Another tote for ETN. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now here's Young. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. To throw, Young. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
Trailing here in the second half, went for the aggressive play, got a little too aggressive.
You've got to know when to pull up, or if you're going to go for it, how to take your body across a punter's body and not into it. Not a good play at all.
Down to about the 22 here. 61 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Now 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Running out of the gun with ETN. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Here's Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
The 10 at the 11-yard line.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Looking middle, and he finds McMillan. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 6.
ETN up the middle. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. After that play, we're going to get a pause here, an injured player, and that's the tight end, Zach Ertz, in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Hubbard will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
27. Rams 15.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling with this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Stafford. He'll drop this down to Williams. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Now Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Now it's Horn. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. Carolina getting set to take the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's